I love this part of the program. I mean, we have such awesome people, and acknowledging them is something that we only officially do once a year, but hopefully each of us will say thank you to them at some time before they leave today. At this time, I am going to call Dave Ferguson back to the podium to present ABHOW's highest award, the Presidential Citation.
We have to find what it says on the plaque. The ABHOW Presidential Citation goes back to 1989, where the President established the Presidential Citation to be awarded to an individual whose dedication to work on behalf of ABHOW has consistently demonstrated a high level of commitment to the organization and our mission. The President seeks nominations from others throughout the organization. Many of you have participated in that. The recipient of this special honor may be an employee, a volunteer, a resident, local board member, or ABHOW director. The Presidential Citation is announced at this meeting every year. This person has been nominated multiple times in multiple years, and I want to read some of the things. Well, actually, I should call this person up so they can enjoy your staring at them. And it says here, in the form of the nominating form, is the nominee aware of their nomination? In this case, it said no. So this is supposed to be a surprise, Ancel. I guess it's a surprise. I know about this. Some of the comments that were made as some of the nominations. First, a bit about Ancel's background. He began a career in affordable housing before ABHOW as an accountant, and then a property supervisor for G&K Company. In 1998, Margaret Whitekamp, remember Margaret? Here's part of her legacy. Right? Recruited him to come to ABHOW as a property supervisor, and it wasn't long before people said of Ancel's talent had to be recognized, and he became Senior Vice President for Affordable Housing. His commitment has led to extraordinary growth, as we've witnessed, and the team that's here. He's faced with serious financial cutbacks, both in the state and federal governments, but yet we still come out with the quality that you see demonstrated here. He's demonstrated his commitment to his own personal leadership, as graduating from Leadership ASA, now Leading Age. He's taken what he learned and passed it forward through his commitment to Emerge, where he was a fellow in the first class. His commitment to the Leadership ABHOW has provided opportunities for 6 fellows in the first class. Many of us recognize them over this weekend as they've been promoted to significant positions, 5 of the current class. He not only supports them by sending them, but he serves as a mentor and a coach, attending every session with them. Most of his key team members talk about his leadership qualities. They mention he leads by inspiring others. His commitment to the ABHOW mission and the service of low income reminds each of them about his leadership. They also describe him as fun, low key, you saw that, and empowering. And he gets tons done. One member described his talent in supporting 31 different boards and their different personalities and needs. It's an anomaly of the federal system that you've got to have separate boards of directors, and that's, well, not all directors are difficult, but the ones he deals with are. Not my directors. Ancel's been a key leader within ABHOW, but he's also served in the larger affordable housing community. He was on the board president of Affordable Housing Management Association, AMA, and he's well respected as a leader and teacher in the affordable housing industry. ABHOW's affordable housing department has grown dramatically, you would say. The end statement that was quoted by some of your team yesterday, they paid attention to an ever-increasing number of seniors being served. Much of ABHOW's success comes from the work of Ancel and his team. In '99, there were 12 communities and 1,273 residents. Today, well, as of now, I need to talk to you how many more we have. There are 31 communities with 2,445 residents. Years of service and leadership have directly impacted the lives of thousands of seniors, and I know that's a personal passion of yours. Ancel was out of the country. His father's ill, my father's ill, so we're kind of going through this together. We would have had your wife here to surprise you, but she remains in the Philippines. So anyway, I don't know what else I could say except to remind everybody that if you read the Steve Jobs book, somebody, I think we talked about this yesterday, how many have read that or are reading it? A few. It's really an interesting book on leadership. It was mentioned the other day. He had a habit of coming into meetings, and when he saw new ideas, he'd say, well, I won't say what he said it was, but can I say crap? He used that, and he would deride people for coming up, and the next day he would come to the meeting with the same idea and say, hey, I thought about something overnight. And this is complete antithesis of somebody that he never takes credit for anything, yet his team tells me different, and I see the difference. When you look at true leadership and servant leadership, I think of Ancel. And so we're proud to give you this award. It also comes with a check, and we have a plaque. And it says, the Presidential Citation, presented to Ancel Romero, in recognition and appreciation of his extraordinary contribution to ABHOW through leadership and dedication to the mission of ABHOW. Under his leadership, ABHOW has expanded in affordable housing communities from 12 when he started to 31, despite current financial cutbacks in various programs. In addition, his leadership has led the way in making ABHOW's reputation as a leader in the senior affordable housing industry.
Thank you.
Thanks. You want to say something?
Well, thank you, Dave. I'll just be very brief. All I'll say is I left my family with much reluctance due to some unfortunate circumstances, but I'm so glad to be back with my other family today. Thank you so much.